All right, this is our third video in the series of letters that need a little special attention in the Greek language. We first looked at letters that were combo letters in the Greek alphabet that took one letter and represented two or more letters in the English language. Then we looked at letters that were just kind of different. Either the form of the letter itself or the way that it was used was different than the English equivalent. Today, we want to look at letters that I call false friends. These are letters that you think you know, and then you go, I don't know those. I have to think just a little bit extra in order to get them, because they look like English letters, but indeed they are not. Our first false friend is gamma. I would say gamma is the easiest of our false friends, but it looks like an English Y. Don't think that. I'm only saying it because you already knew that. But it's gamma. And gamma can be a little soft sometimes in Greek. So sometimes it has a Y sound, and that's why you see the similarities here. No pun intended. So sometimes you'll have a y sound, and if you try to say a guttural Y, you'll almost start feeling that G being formed. So this is a false friend, although not really, because it's a cousin. But nevertheless, for beginning Greek students, you want to just remember gamma as the hard G sound in order to help you get started. All right, eta is our second false friend, and this is a double false friend because in the lowercase and the uppercase, we have a little complication here. The lowercase looks like an English N, but it's not. It's the sound A, eta, A. It's a long A, and you want to make sure that you learn this letter because it shows up an awful lot. The capitalization of this looks like a capital H. This one really can throw students off because we don't use capitals very often in the Greek. You need to learn capitals because some of the older resources are actually indexed using capital letters. You'll occasionally see this in the headings of books in the New Testament, but we don't practice it very much because 95% of the letters we look at are in the lower case, and so you forget this. So remember, this capital H is actually an eta. Now I'm going to introduce you to violator number 1 when it comes to false friends, and that's the nu. Now the nu looks like an English V. Don't think that. Don't think English V when you see it, but I'm just saying it because that's what you already know. It's an N in the Greek. N, a nu sound. So when you look at this, be sure to say N. There is no actually V in Koine Greek. Modern Greek, the beta becomes a vita, and they get that sound in there. But in ancient Greek, you just don't even have to worry about that sound. It's gone altogether. So just think of this as a nu. And thankfully, in the capital, no problem. It looks like it. We would expect it for an English speaker. And violator number 2 under false friends is the rho. The rho looks like an English P. I'm only saying that because you already know that, but don't think that. It's a R sound, an R. This happens in lowercase and the capital, and you just got to remember this because you see it and you want to say P, but it's actually a R. So give these letters some extra attention, whether it's a letter that's a combo letter, whether it's a letter that's just a little bit different in how it's formed or used, or a letter that's a false friend. If you can learn these well, it will increase your fluidity as you are reading the words in Greek. You won't have to stop to think quite as long about those letters, and it will then enable you more quickly to put all the letters together into a word. So get out your flashcards, keep writing, keep practicing. It will come sooner than you think, but make sure to give some special attention to these letters in these 3 categories.